How do you know when you have written a good song?
You know what's funny about that is, as an artist, I don't think, I mean, to all the people out there who would disagree or not relate, it's okay. But as an artist, I really don't think you can ever know. Because why I say that is, my first song that I released successfully, I was so insecure about it. I was so shy. My lyrics were I was so vulnerable, and I didn't like it, you know? And you know what's funny is I met an artist before I started recording, an artist who's really prominent in the Uganda music scene. And she told me, the first song you're going to record, you're going to hate it. You're going to hate the way you sound. You're going to be like, ew, is that me? you know? Yeah. And, you know, that's exactly how I felt with my first song that broke out. But the funny thing is that people loved it. People related to it heavy. So I don't think I can ever know, because something that I think I really like, this is a dope song, you know? It might pop out and then it's not that much embraced. It has happened before with some of the songs I've released. But then with that one song that I released that I was so scared about, it did the opposite.
Correct.
So, it's really funny with this music art thing. You can never know.
Got you. Yeah, I relate. Yeah. Okay.
Now, is there anything in your career that you haven't yet done but are excited to achieve or do?
Yes.
What is that?
Working with Don Jazzy and Mafarisa and Blinky Bill and Will.i.am. That's my thing. I'm going to run that by Pharrell for him to be like, that's next.
That is insane. That is insane.
That's next. That's what's happening next. Yeah.
Big ups. Pharrell, I hope you're listening.
Yeah. That's already happened. It's already happened. It is.
Amen.
I am.
All right.
When did you realize that you wanted to express yourself through music, and was it encouraged by your family?
I realized that in my S3, or what people would call year 10, I always knew I could sing right from when I was little, but I grew up with a lot of, in my primary school and high school, there was a lot more, would I say, popular girls than me, more well-known girls than me, more accepted people than me that were talented. So they got the shine, they got the spotlight. No shade to them. I never felt like I could put myself out there and be embraced. So then my S3 comes through, and I was in the music room just jamming with my friends and two instrumentalists, a drummer and a pianist. And I was singing Stay by Rihanna. We were just vibing. And then coincidentally, there was a music production. Usually that my high school used to do a music production where we'd pick a book, let's say Oliver Twist, kids act it out, there's dancing, there's singing, so much going on. So that production was coming up and people heard me sing. The music teacher walked by, he was like, was that you? You can sing. I am entering you in as a soloist for the production. You're going to do it, whether you like it or not. So ever since then, it's been magical. It's been growth from then. And my family surprisingly embraced it. They were always pushing me. When is the next show? When are you recording music? When are you going to perform? Are you making money? Don't let people take advantage of you. So yeah, they were always. And I'm sure if my dad was still here, he would be pushing me #1.
Oh, bless you.
R.I.P. Dad.
Yeah. R.I.P. Papa. Got you. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. Yes. So, what challenges have you found when it comes to creating music outside the box, and how have you overcome them?
It's crazy. I was just having this conversation with Joshua like a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
So when I started to make music, I didn't think that I was out of the box. But let me say it this way. The moon doesn't think of itself as the moon, right? The moon is just the moon.
Existing.
It just exists. It is. And then it's like other things related, like then say to the moon, oh, you look like this. So I had a lot of that when I came out. I remember that the song that got me the MTV nomination, when we took that song to the radio station, the radio producer said to me, Kenyans can never listen to a Kenyan who sounds like this. Right? And he actually said, this sounds like some Black Eyed Peas, shit. Like, this is not a thing that Kenyans can accept from a Kenyan like that. So for many years, I had this chip on my shoulder that I just wasn't accepted, good enough.
Yeah.
I didn't have home. I had a big longing to belong home.
Yeah.
So now the flip of that is when they tell you you don't belong, so then you kind of figure out how to exist in other places.
Oh, okay.
So I spent the last 10 years working with these two Swiss producers, Greg and Hook.
Okay.
And being in Switzerland gave me a crazy experience. First, everything works. The music system works. The music infrastructure works.
Professional.
Everything. Yeah. I have toured at a really high level. We've had a lot of support. We've won awards, you know, like at the top of 2020, we were like the best artist Switzerland, the French Switzerland. We've had some really crazy experiences. I had a sort of full circle moment at one of the festivals we played in our 2019 tour. And it was myself, David Guetta, and Black Eyed Peas on the main stage. And so when we got off stage, the whole like, festival crew and the Black Eyed Peas crew had kind of made a line and were giving us an ovation.
Wow.
And I said to Liam, this is an insane thing. Many years ago, I was accused of being too cool. I was accused of being you. So to be with you and it's like, let's take a picture for these guys, you know?
Yeah.
I'm having,
Yeah, you're getting goosebumps and sweaty palms. I feel you. Really, that really is a full circle.
So I suppose that's I would say that's been, the thing that has been a disadvantage has then proved to be an advantage. It gave me a lot of range, a lot of experiences.
Yeah.
And now at this place in my career, when I've had lots of like that, I feel like confident enough to be like, oh yes, I know what's gonna be next, and I look forward to unlocking that next level.
All right. Yeah. So it's safe to say that you've overcome them, the challenges and all.
Yeah, I guess the biggest one remains me.
You are your biggest challenge.
I am my Achilles heel.
How so? Break it down for me.
There's because I of running the festivals business and the incubator business, there's a lot of time that gets spent on building these structures, and I'm always like, imagine if I just spent all my time in the studio like BN, how far would I be by now? So I give myself a lot of shit for what I think it should be, and I don't think I really revel in what it is, and like just like the magnificence of the life that I've already created. And then I guess there's also that part of just being afraid, like, could it really happen? Is this too big a dream to have, you know? Yeah. And so if you don't believe it can't be, you know? So that's why I'm like, I'm my biggest Achilles heel.
I feel you. Maybe that's just, you know, you're always like in the moment. So maybe that's like those pauses where it's like you zone back into reality and it's like, oh wait, this is happening, you know, and then you zone back into the thing, like just keep moving with the stream. Yeah. Well, I can relate heavily to that.
You can, right? Yeah. Are you also your Achilles heel?
Sometimes.
Sometimes,
It's
so being an artist, keep the faith.
Sometimes it feels too good to be true, or when good things are happening, it's like, oh my God.
How long is it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, am I stable? You know. So, man, But at the end of the day, it's all to the Most High. Like every time I get anxious like that, I just, you know, like, God, I know you're listening to me. I know you can see me shaking and quaking, but I know you got me.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My questions are over for you. I have more questions for you. This was so lovely.
This was fun. I really hope we can actually continue this.
Yes,
behind
it's happening.
Camera.
Yes, we're going to take some time and hang out a bit more.
All right. It was nice to meet you.
Yay.